Hello, and welcome to a word of hope for the 29th Sunday of Ordinary Time. We have three great readings today that really teach us about who we are. The first reading comes from the prophet Isaiah, one of the suffering servant songs of Isaiah, predicting that the servant of God is one who will suffer. The second reading is from the letter to the Hebrews and talks about how Jesus knew suffering, every bit of suffering that you and I know, that we do not have a God that is unfamiliar with what we go through and how we suffer. So again, he fulfills the prophecy of that first reading from Isaiah. The gospel, though, shows the disciples once again having no clue as to what servanthood means, having no clue as to what it means to follow Jesus, and once again being so greedily bent on themselves and their own positions and power. It's an embarrassing story from the Gospel of Mark, an embarrassing story where James and John go up to Jesus and they say, "Lord, promise us anything that we ask." Can you imagine? Can you imagine yourself going up to one of your best friends, someone you admire, and say, "I dare you to give me whatever I ask"? Jesus says, "What is it that you want?" And of course, the story is that we will sit at your right and your left when you come into your kingdom. And he says, "Do you think you can drink the cup that I can drink?" And they said, "Oh, yes." And he says, "Well, then you will drink it," which pretty much means martyrdom. But it doesn't mean sitting at the right and the left of Jesus in his kingdom. He says that is for the Father alone to grant. He goes on to tell them clearly, "Whoever wishes to be great among you will be a servant. Whoever wishes to be first among you will be the last of all. For the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve." My friends, that's the lesson this weekend. The lesson this weekend in all three readings is the whole point of our faith is our servanthood and our following of Jesus in servanthood. Take these readings to heart this weekend. Take them to heart and even think about your own prayer. Like James and John, are you tempted to always say, "Give me, give me, give me"? Or are you more tempted to ask, "Lord, what is it you will have me do? I am your servant too." God bless you.